up, y'all, and welcome back to Slay with JTV. Today's video is going to be my Tyler's curly hair routine. I'm starting off on 2-week-old braided hair. He's had this in for a while. Normally I do once a week, but it's been a minute. So I'm starting off by detangling his hair, taking out his braids. I use coconut oil to help with the detangling process, and we just gonna go through this process. I forgot to mention that I did cut his rubber bands off already and removed any dead and shedded hair. Now I'm going in with my detangling comb, and I am detangling his hair from ends to roots. And I switched to a rat tail comb because it was easier to use the tail of the comb to undo his braids. So that's what you see me doing. And this is one side fully detangled and moisturized with the coconut oil. Really shiny. So now I'm sped up, and now I'm going to begin the process of washing his hair. Now I'm just checking the temperature, and I'm going to wet his hair down like so. Make sure you get the back, all around the sides, just everywhere. Saturate the hair really well. Since his hair hasn't been washed in 2 weeks, I will be doing a ACV rinse. And when I do his ACV rinse, I do add shampoo. That's just personal preference. But I'm using this one, and it's the Great Value brand. It has the mother. It's organic, and so it doesn't matter which brand as long as it's organic and has the mother. So I'm just pouring some on his roots, sectioning his hair off, adding it to the root, and massaging it in with my fingertips. Make sure you distribute it evenly, and that's what I'm doing, taking small sections, adding it to the root, massaging it in, and pulling it through until the ends of the hair. I'm adding a little more so that I can get the sides and go toward the back. Make sure you scrub this in really good. It does smell bad, but it has amazing benefits for your hair. So now that it's distributed, I'm going to add my Suave Almond and Shea Butter shampoo, which is my favorite. I normally use Aussie, but I do like Suave as well. And I'm going to put that all over the roots of his hair and just scrub it really good. Make sure you scrub the scalp because you want to clean it. Clean all the ACV rinse out as well. I only use the ACV one time, and the second time I do shampoo only, and then I rinse it out. And now I'm going to go in with my conditioner. It's just the Suave Almond and Shea Butter. It smells really good, and I'm just going to use that to put all over his hair. And I'm going to do it in sections so that I can detangle. I'm going to add more. The more you add, the better. I like shampoo and conditioners with sulfates because of the slip, and sulfates don't dry his hair out, so I don't mind it. So again, I'm going to detangle from ends to the root. Make sure you detangle from bottom up. You don't want to put all that tension on the hair. Hair can break. So we're going to detangle from bottom all the way up, and we're going to do this entire section until it is fully detangled. So I guess my 1-year-old wanted to make an appearance. Give me a thumbs up if y'all want to see a wash day routine for him as well. Okay, so now I'm going to get ready to wash out the conditioner. He was sitting in a plastic cap for 10 minutes. And now we're going to go ahead and just rinse it all out. Make sure you use cold water. Cold water will help close the cuticle and seal in all the moisture. And with curly hair, you need all the moisture you can get. So I'm just rinsing out both sides. After I rinse it out, I am going to go ahead and seal in the moisture with some extra virgin olive oil. You can use any brand that you want as long as it is extra virgin olive oil. And I think the brand that I'm using is from Aldi's. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm just going to pour a little in my hand, and I'm going to start at the ends and work my way to the roots. And then I'm going to squeeze out all that excess water. And here are the results. Freshly washed hair with an ACV rinse and deep conditioning. And his curls are super defined. As with normal curly hair, shrinkage is inevitable. And now I'm just showing you a texture shot. And then I am going to do a quick little length check. He had his hair trimmed last month, so this is how long his hair is stretched. And yeah, so the next clip is going to be me showing you how I style his hair. So I like to just towel dry his hair, make sure it's not soaking wet. And then I am going to begin parting his hair. I am just going to do some rubber bands with 2-strand twists all over his head. And he starts school Monday, so this is just going to be for the weekend, and then Monday I will restyle his hair. So now I'm just parting his hair, and those are the rubber bands I use. I know people freak out about using rubber bands on natural hair, but those rubber bands are the best rubber bands I've ever used. They don't break his hair. I have been using rubber bands in his hair since he was 6 months, and I've been using those same rubber bands in my 1-year-old's hair. So now I'm just making a part, and I'm trying to show y'all how straight my part is, but it's not really straight, but that's about as straight as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna split that into two, because I'm gonna do two plaits in the back, and my 1-year-old wanted the comb, so I gave him the detangling comb. So I'm just going to part it down the middle and separate the hair. I'm going to add coconut first, just to seal in any extra moisture and for shine. And then on top, I'm going to add my Cantu Moisturizing Twist and Lock Gel. This is my first time using this, and after doing his hair now, I am obsessed with it. I will be purchasing it again, and it smells really good. I love Cantu's products. So I'm just brushing his hair, and I'm going to use 2 rubber bands to secure it on. I know it's going to look tight. This is sped up, so people don't think I'm just yanking on my child's head, but he's not crying, so he's okay. And I'm just going to do a little 2-strand twist all the way down. And when I get halfway down, I am going to take my brush and brush it out to make sure that it's straight and doesn't have any knots or tangles in it. I'm going to add a little bit more of that Twist and Lock Gel, and then I'm going to finger spiral the ends. That's my favorite way to seal off his ends. Normally when I do this hairstyle, I do braids, just individual braids all over with the rubber bands. But again, this is just for a few days. So Monday, since it's his first day of school, they will be braids, because the braids last longer, the twists don't last as long. So I'm just repeating that same process on the second section, and I'm just going to continue to repeat this process all over his head. Again, I'm using a finger coil method at the ends to secure his end. You can put a rubber band at the end, but I really don't like rubber bands at the ends of hair. So I am just parting again, terrible job with the parting in some areas, but as long as it's a little neat, it really does not matter. Again, going in with the Twist and Lock Gel to the root, adding a rubber band, and twisting a 2-strand twist down, and then spiraling the ends. And girl, you moving fast. You want to use the same method, except with the front of his hair, especially around the hairline. I do 1 rubber band just to help not put so much tension on his hairline. picture of the results coming up. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.